What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic holiday and you're gearing up to have a good New Year. And speaking of New Year's, we need to talk about resolutions. The majority of people that are setting a New Year's resolution all want the exact same thing. They just want to lose a little weight and be healthier. And coincidentally enough, the supplement industry has their biggest 3 months in January, February, and March. People rush to the stores trying to find supplements that are going to help them burn body fat, lose weight, and build muscle. But unfortunately, the supplement industry is full of snake oil salesmen and people making false promises that don't actually equate to real world results. And on this channel, I don't want you guys to waste a single penny. So what I'm gonna do is go over my supplement stack that I take every single day to help with overall health, my mood, and most importantly, keeping a lean physique. My supplement stack is simple, cheap, and it provides a host of benefits. I really do believe anybody that's taking their health and fitness seriously should be taking the exact same stuff I am. Enough talking. If y'all are ready to get their epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! Ooh, doesn't that look beautiful? And with that s'mores flavor, you can even see the graham crackers and marshmallows in every bite. You guys already know we do a giveaway in every single video for a delicious box of the best protein bar in the world, the ANABOLIC. If you want to enter to win the giveaway, make sure you do these 3 things. Like the video, be subscribed to the channel, and leave a random comment down below. I'll choose one winner and announce it at the end of the next video. And at the end of this one, I'll announce the winner from the last video. Make sure you enter that giveaway, and you can always head over to theanabar.com, code RGF10 will save you money, or visit a Trader Joe's near you. Now, let's get to these supplements. All right, with that out of the way, let's get into the first supplement I take every single day, and I think you should be too. The first one we're gonna cover is good old-fashioned vitamin D3. I currently take 1 of these soft gels a day, and that equals 5,000 IUs. Now, I don't wanna bore you with all the details on why vitamin D3 is efficient, but if I give you guys a bird's eye view of the entire thing, essentially vitamin D is the vitamin we get from direct sunlight exposure. As we've evolved, we spend less time outside, more time inside, looking at screens, not soaking up sunlight, and our health is suffering as a result of it. According to a random study I just read, 50% of the population is deficient in vitamin D. And these deficiencies have been linked to problems with your mood, increases in anxiety, the slowing down of your metabolism, an increase in inflammation, just to name a few. If you guys remember during the lockdowns we just had, if someone got sick and they had a very bad reaction, they possibly passed away, an overwhelming majority of these people were deficient in vitamin D, and that was a huge point that was brought up early on. And the reason I take it every single day, 5,000 IUs, is because I spend the majority of my time inside. And I remember one winter about 4 years ago, I made a YouTube video on it, if you remember, but I was in this hole. I felt depressed. Couldn't figure out what was going on. I was living in Ohio at the time, and it was really overcast, really dark for like 3 weeks straight. And after getting some recommendations from people, I took vitamin D3 and I instantly felt better. And ever since then, I have never stopped taking it. I think a lot of issues people deal with, especially mental health ones, can literally be solved as simply as just getting out into the sun or taking some vitamin D3. And the benefits, while they may not be absolutely outstanding, they have shown increases in your metabolism, in your mood, reducing inflammation, reducing feelings of anxiety. And while vitamin D3 may not be a pill you take just to burn fat, I think it's way easier to stick to a diet and follow your program when you have more energy, your metabolism is ramped up, you're in a good mood, and you don't have doubts, anxiety, and fears. So for me, vitamin D3 is a supplement I take every single day, and if you haven't been doing it, then I suggest you give it a shot. Now, the next supplement I take should be a no-brainer, and just like vitamin D3, if you're into health and fitness, this one is so cheap and has been proven to work so many times, you'd almost be shooting yourself in the foot not taking. What I'm talking about is good old-fashioned creatine monohydrate. Once again, I purchased this on Amazon in capsule form to make it easy to take, and I'm currently doing 3 grams a day, which is 4 of these pills first thing in the morning. And just so you guys know, I don't time my supplements or take any before bed. I do everything first thing in the morning just to knock it out and get it done with. You might be advised for a scientific reason to do it another way, but I hate having to try to remember. I'd rather just wake up, do it, and get out the door. So creatine, I don't need to talk about too much on here, but a few of the key points that I love about it is 1, it makes your muscles hold a little more water so you do look bigger. It's always a bonus. It's been shown to improve high intensity exercise performance, which means you can work out harder and for longer, and it's even been shown to boost brain function. And when it comes to burning fat, creatine isn't going to directly help you burn more fat, but this goes into what I was talking about, where some of these supplements have side effects of more fat loss. If you can work out harder and longer, you're going to burn more calories. If that cardio session, you can squeeze out 5 more minutes than you would normally, that's going to equate to more fat loss. And if your muscles look bigger in the gym, you're probably gonna work out harder just to see the pump. So while this may not directly cause you to burn fat, I think in conjunction with everything else, it's one of the best supplements you can take. And for as cheap as it is, I really do think taking creatine every single day is a no-brainer. And this next supplement is probably my favorite one of all time because it fits perfectly into my lifestyle and with the anabolic diet, which is what we preach on this channel. What I have here is a greens powder. This is amazing grass, which I got on Amazon in the 100 serving container. It probably cost me like $40 or so. With this, I'm waking up first thing in the morning with all my other supplements, and I'm taking 2 scoops of this a day. And the reason I do that is because this is basically the best multivitamin you can get, one that your body's actually going to absorb. All I gotta do is read the ingredients and it's gonna prove it to you. This thing contains alfalfa, spinach, spirulina, chlorella, broccoli, pineapple, carrot, acai berries, and that's just to name a few. And the reason I love this so much is because someone like me, I grew up not eating very many vegetables, and I still don't. Not that I hate them, but I just don't make it a point to get in my broccoli and my spinach every single day. I eat foods that I actually enjoy. And when I'm putting a massive side of broccoli in there, it makes all the foods I'm eating less palatable. So instead of worrying about that and stressing about the veggies, 2 scoops of this a day literally eliminates all of that pressure. And once I take this, I'm not even worried about getting any of that stuff in throughout the course of the day. Now, do I advise you guys to just take greens, not eat any veggies? No. But I do think if you know your intake's lacking, 2 scoops of this a day can go a real long way. And when it comes to weight loss, one of the things I hear from clients very often, something I used to deal with, was that you could be in the middle of a diet and randomly you get struck by these crazy intense cravings, which could lead to a binge. And with myself in the past and clients, they would have just eaten a meal and they would still feel this way, and we really couldn't figure out why. Well, fun little fact, if your body is deficient in a certain vitamin or a certain mineral, it'll start to crave it, and sometimes those cravings can be mistaken for hunger. But when we take something like this, we can ensure that we're getting in all the vitamins and minerals that we need, and we're not worried about random cravings from being deficient, and we can still eat all the foods we love. But ultimately though, if your goal is to lose weight, right, the diet does come first. The supplements can help for sure, but really when it comes to weight loss, I always say that about 80% of it comes down to what you eat and your diet. And if you want to follow the same diet I do, where I'm eating pizza, chocolate chip pancakes, and donuts while losing weight, building muscle, and living my best life, don't forget you can grab a copy of my Anabolic Cookbook, which you will find at the first link in the description box. Not only do I believe this is the best diet in the world, I do think it's the most sustainable if your goal is to turn this into a lifestyle. Me and my girlfriend eat out of this cookbook every single day, and she's not even into fitness like that, and she loves every single meal. Remember this, guys, there's no foods that are inherently bad, and there's no food that's inherently good. The only thing bad in certain things is the ingredients, and by switching things out and using some tricks, cheat codes, and hacks, we've created some truly epic meals that the whole family will love, and everybody's gonna be better, healthier, and way less for it. This thing has over 300 pages, and every time I drop a new video or a new recipe, it gets added to the book for free. So I know if you get it, you absolutely will not regret it. Hit that link down below if you want to check it out. So if you told me that I could only take one supplement for the rest of my life and I couldn't take any others, it would probably end up being greens, just because of how well it fits into my lifestyle and the diet I'm on. If you're currently taking a multivitamin, I recommend switching from that over to this. You're gonna be getting way better quality vitamins, minerals, you're gonna get some fiber, you're gonna help eliminate those cravings from any possible deficiencies, and most importantly, you're gonna feel a heck of a lot better. Now this next supplement is perfect if your goal is to feel fuller all day long. If you want to eliminate those cravings and feel like you got a full tummy all day long, then you need to take some of this. What we have here is a psyllium husk fiber supplement that I got at Kroger. This one is sugar-free and in the orange flavor. This has 114 servings. I take 2 servings every single morning, so this thing will last me about 2 months or so. Pretty good value there. Now, once again, I take this first thing in the morning with all my other supplements, and what this is doing is giving me a nice base layer of fiber that's gonna help with my digestion all day long. A lot of times on the anabolic diet, now some foods have a ton of fiber, but others don't. One of my favorites are the pizzas that I make. Those are notoriously low in fiber and extremely high in protein, which can make using the restroom a little tricky if you're prone to it. High protein diets in particular can cause this because you're eating a lot of protein, which is hard for the body to break down, and you're not eating as many carbs, which is where the majority of fiber comes. Well, I don't want to have to even think about that on my diet. Instead, just like with the greens powder, I introduce this first thing in the morning, and then for the rest of the day, fiber isn't even a thought. But my favorite benefit, and why I think this is essential for weight loss, is that with every serving of this, your stomach gets fuller with very minimal calories. So in turn, at your next meal when you're eating, you're going to get fuller faster and feel more satisfied for longer after eating. One of the hardest parts on a diet is when you are constantly hungry. And if we can eliminate that with greens powder, extra fiber, vitamin D3, and things of that nature, it's gonna make the entire process that much easier. Now, if the diet you're currently following has a ton of fiber, then you don't even need to worry about this. But I do think if you're like me and you follow the anabolic diet and you don't wanna have to overcomplicate it and overthink the entire process, using this in conjunction with greens is probably one of the best decisions you can make. And now, moving on to the final supplement that I take every single day for fat loss. You might be a little surprised by this, but to be quite honest with you guys, the Liver King completely sold me on this. What I have here is grass-fed beef liver pills. Currently taking 6 capsules a day, which equals to 4,500 milligrams of beef liver. Now, I'm not gonna pretend to be the leading expert on beef liver, but what I do know is that beef liver is a nutritional powerhouse. It goes all the way back to when a pack of wolves will kill an animal. The alpha wolf gets the liver and no one else is allowed to have it. So in nature, they already know that liver is an amazing superfood that they want without even conscious thought. So why should we eat beef liver? Well, for starters, it is quite literally the animal equivalent to taking a greens powder. But instead of all the nutrients coming from plants, they are coming from a cow. Now, you can Google the benefits of eating beef liver and you will find articles for days. But in a nutshell, there is such a high concentration of vitamins and minerals in here, it's like taking a shot of pure health. Beef liver contains more vitamin B12 than any other food in existence. And some of the most popular benefits are that it improves fertility, improves your energy levels, and boosts your athletic performance. And some people even go as far as to say that beef liver is the most nutritional food on the entire planet. Now, I'm not sure if I believe that, but even if it falls in the top 10, I think I'm better off for taking it. Now, the reason I take it in pill form is because in the past, on a carnivore diet, I tried to eat the stuff and oh my God, it was horrendous. Wasn't good at all. Not something I could sustainably do. But with these pills, there's no funny burps, no funny tastes. They kind of smell a little funny, but if you can get over that, I really think there's too many benefits here to not take it. And when it comes to fat loss, just like everything else, when a supplement improves your mood, gives you more energy, and increases your athletic performance, that is in turn going to make you less likely to binge, more likely to burn more calories in the gym, and overall, when you're happier, it makes the entire process so much more enjoyable. I really do believe with these 2 supplements right here, you are giving yourself the best multivitamin on the planet. And when it comes to losing weight, burning fat, and building muscle, yes, the working out's important, yes, the diet is super important, but making sure we're all fueled up in regards to our vitamins and minerals is essential to making sure everything is working exactly as it should. I've been taking beef liver capsules now for about 2 months, and I will say even the first day I took them, I noticed more energy, better sleep, and overall my sense of well-being was way better. And I think if you take it for a few days, you're gonna notice that you feel better just like I did. Time flies, folks. We have to give away some ANABARs. The giveaway winner from the last video is Danielle Valdez. And this is a long comment, so I'm gonna summarize it. I've been watching you for about 2 months. I followed the meal press for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I started doing the hard cardio 40 minutes 6 times a week. I've seen big differences, man. I went from 210 down to 180 pounds. So thank you for all your advice and teaching us your ways and making dieting much more appetizing. Appreciate you, Daniel. Thank you so much. Now, what I'm inferring here is that you've lost 30 pounds in 2 months, which is insane. That is phenomenal. 210 to 180 makes you look like a completely different person. And this is what I always try to tell people, right? If you are consistent and you put the work in, especially if you add in the cardio, you can make an enormous change in very little time. All you have to do is be consistent, follow the 2 rules of the anabolic diet, and the rest falls into place. You just gotta stick with it. So props to you, brother. Thank you so much for the support. Email me at the email in my description box, and I will get one of these beautiful bad boys out to you ASAP. For everybody else, you can always find these at Trader Joe's or go to our website, theanabar.com. Use the code RJF10. You'll save money, and you'll be getting the only protein bar that truly tastes like a candy bar. And there we have it, folks. That is going to wrap up this video. I truly do believe if you want to optimize your fat loss, you want to feel better, have an improved mood, and overall be healthier, taking those 5 supplements I just showed you is a no-brainer. If you feel there's a supplement I missed in my stack, leave it in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you, and that'll also enter you into the giveaway. For everybody else, New Year's is right around the corner. If your goal is to lose weight, but yet you don't want to put any of the thought into it, you just want to have a plan and you want to execute on it, go to my website, RunJaysFitness.com. You can sign up for a meal plan, coaching, a training plan, whatever you want, and I can work with you and help get you right. Or if you'd like to take matters into your own hands, grab a copy of my anabolic cookbook at the first link in the description box. This will teach you how to cook every meal on the anabolic diet. That way you're eating good, losing weight, and building muscle all at the same time without it feeling like a chore. If you follow us in here, I know you'll see results. You just gotta do it. And finally, if you like any of the clothes I'm ever wearing in these videos, like these shorts, check these out. Cool detail on the strings. You got wallet pockets, pockets for your keys with zippers, or you want a cool shirt, you can cut the sleeves off. You don't have to. Look at that design. Woo! Quite literally, everything I wear came from Young LA. If you head to youngla.com, use code RJF, you'll save money, and you'll be getting some really cool threads to match the new body after you get the results you want. And that's it, folks. I've talked your ears off enough. Appreciate you guys as always. Let's crush this new year. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Wham, bam, bam, baby. We gone.